look at the methods used by colonialists to acquire territories in Africa. The first method is the military means. So they fought with these people, and then they acquired their territory because they won the battles. The second is the signing of treaties and agreements. They signed treaties and agreements with these people, and most of the time they did it to exploit the people because they used English language, and most of these rulers did not have knowledge of English language, and they just had to sign the territories because they gave them some bribe or some things to make them sign the treaties or agreements. So the second method used by colonialists to acquire territories in Nigeria was the signing of treaties and agreements. The third is luring communities with gifts. They gave them gifts, and then those people unknowingly they gave them their territories, they gave them their countries, so they lure them with gifts. The next is the use of the gunboat diplomacy or threat of war. So these people would be on huge ships, and then they would be shooting into the air, and then the people in these communities, in these countries, in these territories, they would be scared, and then even without them starting the war, they would release their territories to these people by themselves so that they do not kill their people. So we have the gunboat diplomacy or threat of war. We have the use of trade complaints, the use of African collaborators or traditional rulers, the divide and rule policy, and they also used tricks to get territories, to acquire territories. They used it on the Lobengula of the Ndebele. They used it on the Menil too of Ethiopia and some other places. The next thing we'll be looking at is the method used by colonialists to administer their rule in Africa. We'll be looking at the method used by colonialists to administer their rule in Africa. The first method used by colonialists to administer their rule in Africa is the indirect rule method. The indirect rule was used in the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate of Nigeria. They also used direct rule. Direct rule was used by the French, and it was also used in the Crown Colony of Nigeria. And we also have what we call the assimilation policy, and we also have the association policy. But the association policy came as a result of the shortcomings of the assimilation policy.